Greetings everyone, Slizzle466 here, and in today's video I'm going to go into detail about some Quest Mage gameplay. So if you're new to the deck, or if you just want to get to that next level of Quest Mage, I'm going to be explaining through my plays, mulligans, matchups as much as possible. So first of all, why would you want to play Quest Mage? Well, Quest Mage is very favored into Jade and Malygos Druids. If you save your Flame Wakers for after the Time Warp, you can do a lot of damage. You might also discover an Echo of Medivh or a Simulacrum to help you get some extra Giants. It's also favored against Reno Quest Mages and Reno Pocket Galaxy Mages. It's also really favored against Reno Priest, which is basically one of the worst matchups for Reno Priest is Quest Mage. And this deck is also pretty good against Q-Block. Now for the mulligan, you want to always keep your 2-drops, your Questing Explorer, your Licensed Adventurer. Some people also like to keep Sorcerer's Apprentice. I tend to keep it myself. As for Mana Cyclone, only keep Mana Cyclone if you've also got Elemental Evocation in hand. And only keep Evocation if you've also got Sorcerer's Apprentice in hand. I also like to keep Book of Spectres, which is a good keep, but everything else I toss away. Now this specific list is by a player called Soda, who plays on the Chinese server, and it's not running that many new cards. It is running the One Thief. Some players tend to also run the, what's it called? The two mana guy that gives you a 1 mana spell. Soda has opted to use Primordial Glyphs instead. So we're up against a Reno Priest. This Reno Priest is running a combo where they steal and mess up your hero power with Finley, but since they know that they don't need my hero power, they just tempo out Finley here. As for this decision, typically you want to draw. You don't want to play the Adventurer first, you want to go ahead and play the Explorer. We also want to be careful to play around Potion of Madness, so do be careful when you slam down the Violet Spellwing or your Flame Waker. This actually might be a combo priest, but I'm still not convinced. Now drawing Giants is bad, so try and not do that like me. I'm gonna go ahead here and I'm just gonna hope they don't have the Potion of Madness, because I do really need that Arcane Missiles. Okay. I still think, yeah, I think it is, I'm pretty sure this is a Reno Priest. The Apotheosis was weird, but it is played in Standard in Highlander Priest, so maybe that's why they're running it. Now, I don't like what I have to do this turn, but I need to deal with this board, so I'm gonna have to Flame Waker. And I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to keep on using resources until that's gone, which I'm not happy about because I don't have the Mana Cyclone. I think I'm going to go with this. Hope it hits. Wow, I'm unlucky. Unbelievable. There we go. Well, that was a terrible turn, because now we have no follow-up. Well, they get some terrible cards, so that's good. And now they know my hand. Okay, Magic Trick's a very nice top deck. So I want to get card draw off this. That's not card draw. I'll go with the runes. Man, Flame Waker's really bad at doing its job. I think I want to go... I'll do the trade. It feels really bad though. So yet again our hand stinks. That's irritating. We need a Book of Spectres or something. Apprentice is not going to help right now, but as soon as we top deck an Evocation, we're good to go. Something else to keep in mind is because priests run Mind Render Elucia, You want to make sure that you don't complete your quest until you're absolutely sure you're going to play it. So a lot of the time, that's such a nice runes. A lot of the time, you're going to want to get your quest to 7, wait until the following turn to go off. Okay, that's a glyph. Now, we're at 5, so I doubt we're going to complete the quest, so we won't play the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I'm going to go ahead and take the Flame Ward. Not happy with any of those choices, though. And I definitely don't want to tempo out a Giant because the Priest can remove it. If I was, say, against an even Shaman or an odd Paladin, I would happily throw that Giant out, but not in this matchup. They just tempoed that. Interesting. Now, I am at 6. This is from my deck. I'm actually going to go Evocation into this. Oh. I don't mind Counterspell, actually. I think I want a Counterspell. Because that's too slow and this is pointless. So our secrets are Flame Ward and Counterspell. They correctly proc the ward, good for them. That's my Flame Waker. So I need to top deck a Ray of Frost next turn, or Flysis Adventurer would be good. Primordial Glyph, just literally anything to give me a spell.
On wings of destruction they come.
It's not a Reno deck, that's the second renew. Oh man, Flame Waker. That's unfortunate. Well, we didn't win that one.
You win this one.
Unfortunate. Okay, so maybe let's not lose to whatever that last deck was. Okay, we have another priest victim.
You give me strength. You asked for it.
So I don't want to keep Glyph, but I'll keep these other two. And typically, you want to play the minion before the Book of Spectres. Especially with this list is more spell heavy than some of the other Quest Mage lists you may have seen. Specifically, Cream Puff's list is more minion heavy. And so the books aren't as good in this list. So our opponent is currently figuring out their turn 1. They figured it out. Drew a Giant again. I have to stop doing that. Okay. Cyclone. So we're going to go ahead here and Adventurer.
Count on me. I'm certified.
Now next turn, I could go Apprentice, Book, Coin,
Count on me. I'm certified.
Cyclone. Hey. Oh, but we have Flame Wakers, so now we hold back. Okay, so we hope for the best here. Good. Beautiful. And I don't like floating a mana, but I don't want to use my coin just to get a coin, so we'll wait. So we can have a crazy Flame Waker turn, and we have the Cyclone to clean up. We may not even do the Flame Waker. We'll see. Very well. Nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead here and
You can count on me.
Adventurer.
I'm certified.
And then we got. So here's where you got to be careful. You can mill yourself if you're not careful. So if I play this, if I play the Spellwing here, I will mill a card if they kill it. But I would like to get it. So because I'm doing this, I need to make sure that I throw away a card. So I will just go ahead and chuck a coin, ping off the Thalnos. Now again, Potion of Madness will be unfortunate, but we do have 2 coins, which is fine. Okay, they don't have Potion of Madness, which is great. I think this is going to be our Flame Waker turn. Oh, with the Evocation? My goodness. I can go double, because I don't have Giants to follow up. Let's just do this. So make sure you get all your coins out of hand first, and anything cheap. We want to bump first because of the Arcane Missiles. And then just, you gotta play fast, but give a quick look at your cards first, what's important. So in this case, this freezes a minion, that's gonna give us a card. So we wanna go freeze first. We're at 5. We then draw a card. So now we're at 6. And now you gotta be careful not to mill. Now splitting image would be pretty good, to be honest, but I've also like free stuff. So let's take some free stuff. I'll take this, I guess. Now we're at 7, so we can't play anything else, but what we can do is at least get a couple free spells to finish off. And we don't want to play those. Now next turn, we can complete the quest, but now the question is, can we win? And the answer right now is, it doesn't look like it. So we might have to wait. Because right now we have 3, 6, 8, and then 16, 24 follow-up, which isn't enough. I also want to save the Flame Wakers for after I complete the quest, because I've only got 1 giant right now. So we'll go ahead and draw. Okay, this is from my deck, so I can play it. Potion of Illusion, I don't think is very helpful. This can go face at the end. I think I'll take this just because it goes face. And again, just being careful not to play anything. That's from my deck. Yes, that one's from my deck.
I ain't talking.
That's fine. Perfectly fine. So doing a lethal check, I don't see a lethal here. So there's another glyph. So let's go ahead and get something. Puzzle box or shatter or Incantus Flow. Well, I can't play any of these anyway. So why don't we just YOLO take a box? We might need it if things get messy. And we'll just go ahead here and go hit. And
This
then
wasn't on the map.
hit, hit, hit. So what are they gonna do? looks like an Anduin turn.
My stick now.
Oh. Cobalt Sticky Finger, okay. Oh, Book of Spectres is great. Now, we're at 9 cards, so right now we can mill, which is bad. Therefore, we can play this. Now play the book. Okay, we have the giants we need. Let's go ahead and take a spell. Ice Lance might help us sneak in a lethal if we need it. Now, I am fully aware I mill a card here, and that's okay. I can actually just chuck away this, because this wasn't in my deck. I mean, this was part of my deck. And we'll go ahead here and trade away.
This wasn't
So next turn, we win.
If power is what you seek,
So we're gonna go Flame Waker. Actually, no, we can't Flame Waker. We're yes, we can. Yep. So we go Flame Waker, Shooting Star, complete the quest, chuck these out. Go ahead here. Okay, and we have lethal. So if you want to play a little bit of Quest Mage yourself, whether you are a beginner to it or a seasoned Quest Mage player, I think this is probably one of the better lists out there. So you'll find the deck code in the description below. And if you want to support this channel, you can click the subscribe button, click that bell, and until next time, hope to see you again.